It's Party Rock Anthem, 102.7 KISS FM. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome into the studio. I can't even say. I'm so excited.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my God, he's so hot. All the girls were saying, oh, my God, he's so hot. And by the way, did you notice the girls are showing skin and they have black stuff on their eyes?
Everyone took their sweaters off. I mean,
high
come
heels.
on.
Have you ever seen heels so high? For Jonas!
Yeah.
I didn't want to embarrass the team, but the staff, I know someone's coming in when they come in like they've been out but haven't been out.
Right.
That is amazing. I was like, sweaters? What were we talking about?
No, they're in summer shirts, tank tops,
Got it.
and heels.
Sundresses and heels.
Exactly. Oh, my.
All
I love
for
it.
you.
I feel very honored right now.
Well, you should feel honored. This is a tough crowd. So you had a good show over the weekend, I hear, right?
Yeah.
Tell me about Saturday.
It was awesome. Radio show with plenty of artists. Pitbull, Chris Brown. Lupe Fiasco was there, too.
Was this the first time you performed without the bros?
Yeah, it was my first time performing without my brothers.
Really?
It was exciting, yet, flying there, listening to the show, just back to myself, I started getting those jitters, that feeling of like, oh crap, this is about to happen.
Yeah, there's no one to fall on, right?
Exactly.
It's all you.
It is an interesting feeling. I've performed before here and there doing things by myself, but actually performing my stuff alone, solo, it was a new experience.
So what are you thinking when you're singing by yourself? Like, what's going through your mind, and when you looked out at the crowd, what were you feeling? What was going through your head?
It kind of was a flash, man. It was 15 minutes on stage, and I just wanted to keep going because once I got into the rhythm, I was feeling so comfortable and loved it. So I was like, can we just somehow play more music?
We heard that you'll never talk to your brothers again after that.
Yeah,
we
that's
heard
kind of that was the contract. We're gonna still play sports, but not music.
No music here. Well, wait a minute. Let's not freak people out.
I know they just got really concerned. All the record label people in the background were like, "What?"
Have you guys decided what you're going to do together? Because everybody's been doing their own thing for a second.
Yeah, everybody's kind of taking their own time to do their thing. Just on a break right now. Nick's just traveling, working on music all over the world, and Kevin is he's got some great opportunities that he's doing in New York right now, and so we're gonna take some time and just do our own things, do the solo project, and then come back in the circle.
I saw Kevin, and I feel like he may be inching toward becoming the first one to build a family.
I think
that was the vibe I got from Danielle and Kevin.
Definitely. They've been getting the itch, I think, to maybe have.
I think
a kid.
she's getting the itch.
Yeah,
I
wow. You might be. Well, they've gotten so many dogs now.
Well,
that's just like.
How many do they have?
I mean, they've had 3.
Well,
total.
They're having kids.
Yeah,
and now within a year.
There's just every once in a while I get a photo of another little fluff ball that I could put in my pocket. I'm like, okay, there's an itch going on here.
I mean, I don't know. They just mark our words. I think that's. Listen, with that many dogs, next step's a baby.
Well, we all have perfect uncle names, though. Joe, Nick, they're Frankie. Those are perfect uncle names. I think it might work that way.
You see Frankie at baseball, Ellen?
Oh, I do, yeah. Frankie got really good this year.
Yeah, he was playing.
How old
I was
is
at
he
his
now?
first game when he hit his home run.
He's 9.
Felt really good. 10 now.
10 now?
Yeah, 10 now,
Yeah, we play against Frankie, actually. They beat us. But Frankie gets up to bat, and, Calvin's a hitter also, so he was like watching, and I said, "That's Frankie Jonas." It says Jonas on the back of his jersey.
So it's a good thing you told Calvin it was.
And he's like, "What?" And then one of your brothers was there. I think it was Kevin was there that day, and your mom and dad. And so naturally, like, all these people start gathering around. So it was a big game, but Frankie did really well. Like, he smashed the ball, and your mom and dad were saying that was something that he kind of like grew into.
Yeah, he's been trying to get really into it. I've been supporting him in it because I think. I just want to be able to be a regular kid right now. So I think that's the biggest thing is to be able to just.
It's regular until you show up.
I was going to say, just a side note, with you guys showing up to the baseball game, there's not much that's regular about that. Joe Jonas is with us. We're going to come back. We've got a lot to cover. New music. Yes. We want to talk about his single. We want to talk about the album that's coming up. And we want to find out a little bit more behind the lyrics. You walked away from me, baby. You made me feel like our love is not real. You threw it all away. So I don't want to wait for you. I don't want to wake up hoping you'll get it right this time, because you know that you're so cold. I don't want to see no more.
Oh, my God.
You need to do a whole show just where you just talk lyrics out.
Just a reading by Joe Jonas. We'll be right back. KISS FM. Sleaze in a second. Details on how Kesha assures herself the upper hand when it comes to the opposite sex, Ellen.
Well, yeah, because, men are intimidated by her, and I'll give you all the details in the sleaze.
KISS FM, the show goes on. It's Ryan Seacrest, LNK, and Joe Jonas. See No More.
Hey.
It's available on iTunes right now.
Yes.
So we're gonna play that song here in a second, but let's talk about it.
Let's dive in.
Okay, tell me about the lyrics of the song. I read them. You walked away from me, baby, and go ahead and recite some of them.
Recite?
You don't have to sing. Just
sing.
Just recite.
I can sing for you too.
Oh yeah, go. Just give me a line or two.
You walked away from me, baby. I would have never done the same. Little
Sounds
sample.
just
You
like
made
Ryan.
me feel like our love
Get it?
was not real.
Oh yeah.
I think I had a problem.
I could be your hype man.
Oh yeah.
You be my hype man. I'll be your hype man.
Got it.
Sweat.
Yeah.
Just have a towel.
Right. All right. So tell me about the song.
For sure. It's an end of a chapter song.
Okay.
It's about a breakup, going through situations. Everything around you reminds you of that person. You can't get away from them. You see stuff in your house that reminds you of them. What if it's just going out, hanging out with friends, something, clothing, everything.
Ryan
And
says
so-
that person has to leave town.
That's cool.
You or that person.
Okay.
Because everything you eat, right? You eat stuff, it reminds you of them.
Absolutely. You go to your favorite restaurants. It's not that great.
Wait till you smell their perfume on someone.
Oh my God!
I've had that happen to me too.
Wow,
What is that?
it's like
Oh,
a
yeah.
death, and you are mourning and
it's-
grieving.
Yeah, so this was like the perfect scenario. You know, we got in the studio with Chris. We kind of were hanging out one day, listening to stuff he was working on, I was working on, and just naturally, organically, just like started writing the song, heard it for the first time, and we just wrote the chorus.
Mm-hmm.
And so feel really happy with it.
All right. So this is you said it's the end of a chapter.
Yes.
The end of a chapter. And was this chapter that you're singing about someone that your fans know about? Is this about a one starlet, a specific starlet named Ashley?
Oof.
Wow.
I don't want to name names because I think then, people are not going to be able to say, hey, I can relate with that completely if I say it.
Yeah.
But I think they can determine who it is.
But you lived through this recently.
Yes. Yeah, definitely.
Was it
Ryan, you're too good at this sometimes.
Was it okay? But there's your
Dang it.
answer. There is your answer.
Right.
I mean, I'm feeling
Thank
for
you
you right now
I appreciate that.
because that
Are you
wasn't too
okay
long
now?
ago.
I'm good now. I'm
But you say
I'm
that,
happy.
and you say that, but I don't believe you.
You don't believe?
You say that in a way that you're like, I'm okay now.
Well, I think heartache is never easy to go through, and I think everybody gets their fair share of it. But
Is this your first heartache? Like first broken
oh
heart?
no, definitely not.
No.
I've had I've
Joe Jonas has had his heart broken.
yes.
I find that hard to
You know
believe.
what the best therapy is? Writing a song,
Oh, yeah.
having it be a smash, and a last name like Jonas. That's good recovery right there. You'll be able to bounce back.
Hey man, I think you got to go through situations to have product to write about. So
Mm-hmm.
so there's been a lot of things I've been able to want to write about over the years that I haven't really necessarily took time to go for, and so I'm looking forward to people hearing it and determining for themselves.
Let's play the song and we'll
Yes.
come back and talk more about the whole album.
Love it.
See no more. Listen to the lyrics and think about whomever you want. Kiss FM. Yeah, I like it. Joe Jonas, it is on Kiss FM.
Thank you.
That's good, man.
Thank
That
you for
is
playing it.
good.
Um,
Of course. See no more. So, all right, I'm listening to the song and I'm thinking, you're breaking out, you're doing your solo thing. You were just talking about doing it for the first time up on stage, looking at the crowd.
Yep.
Is it tough to sing the song and think about the things you were feeling when you wrote the song?
I try to go to that place. I think sometimes almost when you perform a song, I try to either just put my mind at where I was at in that situation or where I was when I wrote the song to kind of just pull the emotion out.
And does feeling what you just sang about make you worry about being vulnerable and opening yourself up to relationships in the future?
Yeah, I think I'm careful, but I think yes and no. I think no because I know that it wasn't on me necessarily. Yes, because you just got to be careful in this business. Good or bad. You never know what may come your way.
Do you fall quickly?
Fall. I used to, not so much anymore. It takes a little while. I've had a couple relationships now, so I've been able to kind of define what I like and don't like in a person.
Do you think that it's a good thing for you to be single and enjoying being Joe Jonas for the moment?
Absolutely. I'm so busy right now that I think it's only appropriate for me just to go run around.
I think busy's code. Busy's
Yeah.
code.
Yes.
I'm so playing the field right now is what that means. All right, tell me more about the whole album. When is it coming out? And give us some more flavor.
The album comes out September 6th right now.
Okay.
And it's honestly it's a really upbeat album. This is one of like the only slower songs on the record. A lot of them are just kind of about being 21 now and going out with your friends, having fun, and enjoying life, like you said.
Mm-hmm. And what's one of the, like, give me an example of something on a song where you're singing about something that's fun at 21.
Ooh. There's a song called Fast Life. It's you can check it out online now because I played it at the show this weekend. But it's exactly that. It's about when I turned 21, I was starting to go to clubs and hanging out with friends, going out, and all that comes with that. Hanging out with girls and having fun.
All that comes with that. Getting a good table, sitting in a booth, watching the passersby. Where do you spend most of your time? I know you're on the road a lot, but
here, LA.
In LA?
I love it here.
And what club do you like here? Where have you been?
I gotta say my favorite club is Beecher's Madhouse.
Where's that?
The basement of. I see he shook his head. So
By the way, so did Nelson. And
I know there's a couple people. There's a couple people here that I could see there.
Where is that?
It's more fun than anything. I mean, there's like literally Oompa Loompas running around.
Oh, cool.
And like people in Star Wars costumes, and it's hilarious.
Where is it?
Underneath in the basement of the Roosevelt Hotel.
Ah.
Okay,
So-
we need a field trip.
It's cool. It's fun.
All right, Joe Jonas is here. Now you know where you can find him on the weekends. We're going to come back and take a couple calls after this. Hang on. It is Kiss Seacrest. Joe Jonas is with us. See No More is available on iTunes. He has been hanging out. I got to tell you, we've known Joe for a long time, and all the brothers. I don't think that all the fame and the craziness has affected you yet. You seem still grounded.
Thank you very much.
You seem like you got your act together. And is that good parenting?
Yes, good parenting. And I think, especially when you're on your own now, like just living on your own, I think that's the most, you put responsibility on yourself to just kind of have fun, but, you got to stay safe, be careful.
Roommates?
And no roommates.
No brothers hanging out?
I had roommates for a year. And it was great, but at the same time, you walk into the kitchen, there's a bowl. There's random people. There's food that you have to clean up. You're like, all right, this can't happen.
And they eat your food.
That's
My
so
roommates
fun.
used to eat my stuff, my Pop-Tarts and everything, and I love the chocolate Pop-Tarts.
Yeah.
I didn't even toast them. They were so good.
Oh, yeah.
It's 800-520-1027. Temecula, go ahead. You're on with Joe Jonas, Ashley.
Hi, Joe. How are you?
Good. How you doing?
Good. I was just wondering what you think the biggest difference between your solo music and the music that Jonas Brothers is.
Wow. I think it's the biggest difference is probably, everything. I think the lyrically, music-wise, I've been working with like a lot of different producers. Danger and Rob Knox, they've been doing some crazy different stuff. I have so much inspirations from different styles of music, from Latin music to hip-hop. So I wanted, and everything in between. So I tried to pull from all those inspirations and create something that was a little bit different for people to listen to.
Oh, my gosh. And I have one more question.
And what, Ash?
Are you into girls with big Texas hair? Because I love you.
Absolutely.
Oh, my gosh. I'm
right.
like dying right now.
Well, go call someone and tell him you spoke to him. And he's in
Love
here.
it.
All
Big
right,
Texas hair.
let's go to Glendale. Is it Allah?
Hi.
Hi, you're on with Joe Jonas. Go ahead.
Hello.
Joe, oh, my God.
How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing very good.
Good. I just wanted to tell you that all of your fans are so proud of you, and we want to wish you a congratulations. We love you. We love you so much. And
Thank you very much. Love you guys.
Song at the album.
What's my favorite song on the album?
Yeah.
Whew. I've got to say my favorite song, it kind of changes. It's always like the newest song that I've just finished recording, but I would say the song Fast Life.
And you can check that out. You said online.
You can go to probably YouTube or something.
Why don't can we link that up, Sadeo? RyanSeacrest.com. We're going to put that up right
Nice.
now. All right. Thanks, Allah. Thanks for calling.
Thank you so much. Love you. I love you.
Love you guys.
Babies.
Say baby.
I think she wants to have your babies.
Okay.
I don't know how you feel about that. If you want to answer right now, it's a speed round.
Will you have her babies?
All right. So I've got to get an answer to one of the questions the fans wanted me to ask about Nick. Is Nick dating this Australian girl named Delta? What's her last name? Goodrum?
Goodrum.
Because we saw pictures.
I mean, they're getting close. I don't want to speak on his behalf because I never know exactly. I see him once in a while. I was hanging out with him last night, so I mean.
You're hanging out with them or him?
Them.
Them.
So, this is the thing. Like, they're not here, so I can get in trouble right now. I can get a phone call tomorrow. I mean, they seem happy, so I'm happy for whatever's going on.
There's a lot of collective pronouns there, so I think you can draw your own conclusion of that. Listen, man, we're so proud of you. It's really exciting, and you deserve it. So keep it up,
I appreciate
Jonas. And when the album is coming up, please come back and
I would love that.
Some of the
It's always good to see you guys.
You
Good to see
too.
you. Hang out.
Yay.
Thank you very much.
Be right back.